Good morning, my people. It's a nice sunny morning here in Fort Collins, Colorado. Unfortunately, I got some bugs that's trying to irritate me, like Hyundai Finance and Hyundai Longmont. I don't have problems with the dealership. Let's just clarify that. I got a problem with their finance department. And here's a scenario that a lot of car dealerships play. It's not just in Longmont, it's countrywide because you have these slick ricks, melt in the mouth salesmen who think they have a monopoly on deception and manipulation of the consumer because they all use that same old game. Let me talk to my general manager. Let me talk to my boss. And bottom line, they already know what their bottom line is. They already know how much money they're going to make on each vehicle. They already know how much commission they're going to get off each car. So, all that set aside, let's get to the truth. You tell a person we can make a deal. Just come in and we'll get you out of your vehicle and get you into something that's worth the money you're paying for it. Like that piece of garbage Nissan Sentra, standard piece of garbage on two wheels. Now I don't blame this particular salesman because he's a good guy. But when I tell you I can't afford a large down payment, and you're blowing my phone up and telling me come in and we can work out a deal. Okay, I get that. But I reiterate, I don't know how many times with this guy. Look, dude, I can't come up with a large down payment because I just put 3 grand on this Nissan piece of garbage. Okay, we can work around that. Okay, I get that. So, like I spoke about before, writing a check and tell them to hold it, which they're not going to hold it, which they're going to like after a certain period of time they're going to put it in, but they'll tell you, well, we'll hold it as long as you need us to till you get your monies and whatever the case may be. That's only to make a sale. That's only to get the car off the lot. Which the launch of value edition, which is to me a good buy because of what you get in this car and the warranty. That's the best warranty in the automobile manufacturers in the country. But the whole gambit that car dealers play to get you to sign papers. But here's the mistake that Hyundai made. They didn't print out a contract. They didn't give me a copy. So you expect me to do what? Print out my own copy? I ain't never dealt with a dealership that I had to print out my own copy of my car contract. So right there, and this is the grief I have is with the finance company, the finance manager. You didn't give me a copy of my car agreement. Plus, the initial contract that you gave me and the price quote you gave me on a car wasn't the right VIN number. So we had to do this all over again. Which I didn't sign the new contract, but you just so-called transferred everything. And I get a letter in the mail yesterday, which you think I'm intimidated by your pet monkey Hyundai Corporation lawyer. I'm not. I'm not intimidated by anybody. You got to understand that nothing intimidates me, especially lying, deceiving, pathological liars, attorneys who lie for a living. You're paid to lie, just like politicians. You're paid liars. So that doesn't intimidate me either. Plus, you live in a country of theft and genocide, more pathological liars. Your laws are not even real laws. They're not even legal laws. They're laws by terrorists, thieves, and barbaric heathens. So I'm part Native American, so your laws don't mean anything to me. Because with my people that you genocide, your laws mean absolutely this to me. And your courts, and your DOJ, and your police force, and your military, and your government means just this much to me. So let's get back to the point at hand. Legally, you switch VIN numbers from the original deal. Secondly, I didn't get a copy of the second deal of the new VIN number. And this is for you, Hyundai Corporation lawyer. And you check your law books and go to your archives. A person doesn't get a signed copy of a contract. You're switching VIN numbers. Already shows a consumer you're doing something illegal. Something is corrupted here. You forced to check into a customer's bank, which you said you would hold until the time that you can come up with that $1,500. You want to send me your little threatening letter about $4,425 that you're gonna sue me for. Really? First, you got to take your lawyer butt back to Hyundai, Stevenson Hyundai in Longmont. Get me a legit copy of my financial agreement. Then we can proceed. Because until then, Mr. Lawyer or attorney from Hyundai Elantra, from Hyundai Corporation, you don't have a case. Because first of all, I don't have a copy of my car deal, the second one. So as far as I'm concerned, what are we beefing about? What are you saying you're going to sue me about? Because I have no contract. First of all, tell your monkeys first you got to be legal. You got to do things on a legal basis. This has nothing to do with the sale. I'm talking about your finance manager and all the quick talking and all the I'm an honest guy. You can say all that crap on because I heard that all my life. And the most people who talk about how honest they are the biggest crooks. And because you got this little young pretty girl comes up there and thinking that she can talk holes in my head, that ain't gonna happen either. Because I had more women better looking than she is try to run game on me and can't. So I tell you, Hyundai Corporation lawyer, your case is weak until I have a contract in my hand. And you can ask any judge. But if I go before a judge, the case will be dismissed and thrown out of court because I have no contract that you gave me. And every car I've bought in my lifetime, and I'm 67 years old, a car dealer gives you a contract. So until I get a real contract in my hand, we have no deal. We have no case. And get me a written copy of my car deal. Then we can talk. And until then, you know what you can do with that letter? And that $4,425? Stick it where the sun don't shine, pal. Later.